welcome back to the Stitches and Scribbles channel. My name is Erin and today is actually my birthday, so I am actually still in my PJs. I just got up, which is actually, hair doesn't look too terribly bad at the moment, but I just woke up and originally I was supposed to substitute teach today, but they called a snow day last night, so I actually don't have to go into work, which means I can spend my birthday doing crafts and all sorts of fun stuff, but it also kind of means that we can't get out of the house. So it's going to be an adventure. I thought I'd start the morning by doing a knitting project. I was really excited about the concept of doing a birthday cast-on after watching people do New Year's Eve and Christmas Eve cast-ons back in the holiday season. So I decided I was going to do a cast-on for my birthday with some of my fun hand-dyed yarn. So I think I'm going to get out my materials to start that. I have done a birthday project a couple times in the past, and I have some like weird rules for what constitutes a birthday project. And actually I should get the yarn out before I explain this, so give me 1 second. Okay, I'm back and with yarn. So the yarn I'm going to be using for my birthday cast-on is Earth Yarn's Unique Fingering Weight, which is 100% superwash extra fine merino. I have 2 skeins of this that I caked up. There's 435 yards in each skein, and I think that's it. Oh, this is color number 3012, so no color name, but 3012. It's a mixture of like some neons and some like dark kind of charcoaly tones. I'll flip it over so you can see that side. And again, I do have 2 of these, so my goal is to make an infinity scarf because that's my easy on the go project. I just knit it in the round and it shows off self-striping yarn really beautifully. But when I'm making a birthday project, because I think I've done it the last 2 years, even though I didn't start it on my birthday, the goal was more to like wear it on my birthday, if that makes sense. Although I think with both of them I didn't actually finish it in time to wear it on my birthday. I was just like working on it through my birthday. But my birthstone color is purple because I was born in February. But my favorite color for a lot of growing up was like neon lime green. So for some reason in my head for my birthday I have associated those 2 colors together. So if I'm going to do a birthday project, it has to have both purple and neon green in it. So that's why I saw this yarn, and to me it looked like birthday yarn because of that weird like color rule that I have for a birthday project. So in the past I've done a hexagon cardigan from a, what's it called? The Lion Brand cakes. I use them all the time. The mandala cakes. I used colors that had both a purple and a neon green in it. And then last year I had a friend who gave me a purple skein of yarn for my birthday, and my mom gave me 3 mini skeins for Christmas, and one of them was neon green. So I used the 3 mini skeins and the purple skein together to make an infinity scarf. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. I think I'm going to do a provisional cast on so that I can graft the ends together instead of casting off and sewing them together. But I think I'm going to go ahead and get started. Right now my husband's still asleep, so I kind of have to be quiet. That's why I'm down in the basement, even though I'm usually down in the basement. But I think I'm just going to watch some YouTube while I get my birthday cast on started. Alright, I'm in my living room and the snow just started maybe half an hour ago. It's like 9:20 right now and the snow is just beginning to accumulate. It was a little funny this morning getting the confirmation that it was a snow day with no snow on the ground, but it does look like it's going to pile up pretty quickly. So, good day to stay inside. Alright, back down in the basement. I'm actually going to take a break from my knitting for a while to get some computer stuff done because I do still have a couple tasks that I need to do. Even though I'm not subbing today, there are some other things I was planning on getting done during the prep periods or like recess breaks today. So I'm going to go ahead and get that done now earlier in the day. And this is how far I got on my scarf. So I got a couple stripes in there. Funny enough, neither of them are purple or lime green yet, but it's in there. We'll get there eventually. And I also spent some time this morning playing Stardew Valley for like an hour. I woke up at like 5:30 this morning. That first clip you saw was very, very early. So I've been kind of going for a couple hours now. I also play Stardew Valley on my phone. If you've been considering it, I highly recommend it. I think it was $5 in the App Store, so definitely a paid app, but as far as I can tell, it's the same as a console version of the game or the Steam version of the game. I'm not super into gaming, I just wanted to try it out, so I like it so far. I would highly recommend it, but I'm gonna do some computer work and then maybe go back to knitting in a little while. Hello everyone, it's actually the next afternoon, so I didn't want to end the vlog just yet because we did postpone some things till today because of all the snow that we got. It was definitely a very snowy day and it snowed a little bit more overnight, but it seems to have calmed down now and some of the snow is even melting a little bit, so won't last too long, I don't think. But the plan originally last night was to go out to dinner and get takeout, not go out, but get takeout from one of our favorite restaurants in the area. And we just felt it wasn't safe to drive last night, so we're going to get it tonight instead. But I wanted to do a little bit of an outro, even though you'll get another clip or two of what we get for dinner, because that was like one of the main thing that we were doing to celebrate, and that got postponed to today. But I have been working on my scarf that I started, so I put a stitch marker here to show how much I did on my actual birthday. Everything else is what I did today. It's actually afternoon now, but most of the day I was doing computer work, so I didn't get very much done, but I really like how the colors are shifting. I've used yarn from this company once before, and it kind of keeps consistent striping, but the stripes will like fade into different tones as you work throughout the piece. So there's always a shade of like kind of purple-ish and a shade of like greenish that are alternating. So you can see it started with the like turquoise and almost like lavender brown gray down here, and then it went into like a really deep olive green and an indigo purple for these stripes. So eventually it'll get to more of like a magenta and a lime green color, but we're still a little ways off from that. I really enjoyed doing a birthday cast on. I thought that was a really fun way to celebrate my birthday, and I think I'm going to try to do it every year. I brought, I can't reach it back there, my birthday scarf from last year just to show you the difference. So this was the infinity scarf that I made last year. I kind of just improvised the striping pattern. You can see there's micro stripes on one side and kind of big block colors on the other. So again, the 3 minis I got were the turquoise, the gray, and the lime green, and then I had one full skein of the purple that a friend gifted to me. So even though, just holding it up to this year's yarn, the color palette's very similar. This one's a lot kind of darker and moodier than this one was. This is more like bright and neon. So even though they're similar in color palette, I'll get some nice contrast between the two. So definitely worth making more than one anyway. But this is probably going to be the last talking section of this video. So if you liked what you saw today, make sure you hit the subscribe button down below so that you can be notified of all of my future videos. And if you want to follow me on other social media, that info will also be in the description box below. Thank you so much for watching. You'll get a clip of what we eat for dinner, but I will see you in the next video. Bye everyone!